Hey, welcome back, guys. We are back here with Blue Collar Cantina, and today we're going to talk about season 3 of Cobra Kai. Today we have Steve the General Reisner, Just Tyler, and also we have Blaine from Blue Collar Media, who's our streamer. I guess before we start, Blaine, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Blaine formally, but I go by Blizzy. It's my name on Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, BLZZY__. That's where you can find me at on Twitch and Twitter. Those are my mainly used social medias. But yeah, catch me on a lot more podcasts with the guys. Sitting here with Merc, talking about whatever the hell comes to mind, honestly.
Yeah, man. Thanks for being here today. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna talk about a whole bunch of random stuff, primarily obviously about Cobra Kai season 3. That's definitely something that I know Steve and me have been wanting to talk about for a while, because when the show got on Netflix, we're like, oh my god, it's so freaking badass. It's so freaking fun.
Well, okay, so I actually watched season 1 on YouTube the year it came out, when that first started. Okay. I actually paid for YouTube Red.
You're an OG Cobra Kai.
And I remember watching season 1 when it first came out. The thing is, I never even realized that season 2 had come out until Netflix bought that. And then I was like, all of a sudden, I was like, where Cobra Kai? I remember that. Cobra Kai's a thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, it reminded me how much I'm truly obsessed with the Karate Kid movies.
Dude, they're so good.
Well, I mean, the Karate Kid, the original one, is just a timeless masterpiece. Mm-hmm. That is literally, that's a masterpiece of a film.
Yeah.
As a movie guy, I know I'm biased. I know I'm a whacked out stoner who loves 80s movies, but that is a masterpiece of a movie that Pat Morita drags.
Yeah. To be honest, for me, my introduction to Cobra Kai just randomly showed up on Netflix. But yeah, I was a big fan of the Karate Kid, at least the first one. I've honestly never, and I never seen.
It made me like the sequels more. The show,
yeah,
too. I think the show made me appreciate the sequels more.
Yeah. Because right after I was done with season 2, I ended up watching Karate Kid Part 2 and 3. And I knew before watching it, 2 had some issues, and 3, most people didn't like it. Nowadays, after watching the show and rewatching Part 2 and 3, I was like, dude, there is some flaws, but they're actually really interesting in the whole scope of the Karate Kid story and stuff. So I really like that. Tyler, how did you get into the show?
So I honestly, during the whole pandemic, we were locked in there for a little bit. I had a week off work, me and my girlfriend, and that's what we kind of came across it on the Netflix, and then we're kind of hooked ever since.
Blaine, what about you? Did you watch it on YouTube, or did you watch it on Netflix, or how did that?
No, I watched it on Netflix. My pops actually paid for it for YouTube because he was a really big Karate Kid fan. That's why I appreciate the movies and the show really, a lot, because he, made me grow up watching them and stuff. He actually
tell your father he's cool in my book.
Yeah. Hey, I would definitely will. But he actually paid for YouTube Red to watch the first season. But after it came out on Netflix, he didn't pay for it after the first season, but when it came out on Netflix, he binge watched the show. Yeah. And yeah, man, I feel like it definitely does homage to the original movies. It's a great spinoff, honestly. One of the best spinoffs I've seen in a very long time, for sure.
Yeah, no, for sure. Because I know, when it comes to other movies and media, sometimes, we've seen it time to time. Some movies do sequels, 10 or 20 years later and stuff, or sometimes.
And it's never good.
Nah,
no, never good.
This show really has. I've said this before. It has no right being as good as good as it is. It has no right being that good.
Yeah.
I explain. I tell people who haven't seen it, and I'm like, dude, it's so good. It's Ralph Macchio and Billy Zabka, who was Johnny Lawrence, reprising their roles.
Yeah.
As middle-aged men and reopening karate dojos to compete against each other. And they're like, dude, that sounds like the stupidest fucking thing ever.
Oh
Like,
my God.
yeah, it sounds really stupid, but it's really good. I think part of the reason it's so good too is that because it realizes what it is. It doesn't take itself like too seriously.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's the jokes. I think it knows how ridiculous it is.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's part of the nostalgia, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing I really like about this show is that for a show that's set in modern times, they do a lot of like actual good 80s references, which makes sense because it was in the 80s. They add in character depth to characters that we thought were like one-dimensional. Like Johnny. When I first saw Karate Kid when I was a kid, I was like, oh, he's just a stereotypical 80s bully. But the show kind of like adds on to that, adds more to his backstory, to Creases, to like even Daniel LaRusso, because the thing I like about this season is that they do touch upon the whole like two sides to every story, but then there's also a third side to everything. Like maybe they're both wrong, like there was no bully, they just had a weird miscommunication or something.
One of the first things that came to mind watching it, like you just said about Johnny Lawrence, the way they like really showed the other side of him. Did anyone ever realize that William Zabka was like a good actor? Like the guy who plays Johnny Lawrence, we didn't even know his name until a couple of years ago, most of us.
Yeah.
He's a good actor. Like he does his part. He's good. I think that character is hilarious. You called me Johnny Lawrence the other day, Mark. Thank you.
The compliment.
That is the best compliment I have gotten since we started this whole thing.
Oh my gosh. I mean, it's funny because when I said that, I didn't. It's one of those. It was more of a snide comment, but then when you said it was a compliment, I was like, okay. I mean, fine. I'll let you have that. It's like it's cool.
If I did karate, I guess I probably would be Johnny Lawrence.
Oh my.
I really want that red leather jacket. I still want that. But I mean, it was a good season. Like I was saying to you guys earlier, I didn't think the fight scenes were up to par with the first two seasons. They were all right. They just weren't as good as the first two seasons. That was really my only flaw in the season. But like you said before, Mark, it was more character driven. Daniel going back to Japan, like, I mean, I already knew he was going back there and everything because, you know, of all the hype, preseason hype.
Yeah.
But like when I fight, when, you know, he's like, oh yeah, I got to go to Japan. I'm sitting there in my living room like, dude, Danny LaRusso is going back to Japan, bro. Like, let's go.
It's legit.
The John Kreese character, like you just said, all that extra depth, humanizing that character, even though he's still fucking psychotic.
Yeah.
But I mean, like they did show him like that other side, him helping out Tori with that fucking creep, which she's rented the apartment from. That was awesome.
Yeah.
And that cigar cutter will take a finger off.
That cigar cutter will take
it will fucking take a finger
off. You can get a cigar cutter just like that at livingmybestcigarlife.com. Use promo code MyBestCigarLife, all caps. Oh, it's the best sponsor plug I think we've ever done.
That was the most violent sponsor plug I think I've ever.
Right.
Yeah. Living my best cigar life. Just don't pull a crease with it, please. If so, you didn't start promo code. Yeah, they don't promote doing that. I'm just saying that they have nice cigar stuff. It was a good segue. Don't actually don't go and cut someone's finger off with a cigar cutter and say you got it from My Best Cigar Life because BCMG told you to.
Yeah.
Cause a lot of problems.
Oh my God. Tyler.
Especially if you name me by name.
Yeah. Tyler, you should totally like see about like selling like cigars or the cigar cutter and just put like as seen on season 3 of Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
It would be like
it could be yours for $19.99.
Right? Oh my
or
God.
2 payments of $9.97.
Now early on in the season, I tweeted about it. People are like, oh, spoiler. I'm like, dude, you're early second episode.
Yeah.
Johnny Lawrence and Daniel LaRusso teaming up to go track down Robbie was fucking awesome. that car scene, they played that so good when Amanda calls them. The car phone, dude, your car's ringing. And then he goes to talk and he leans in like wicked close to it. It's like, dude, you can lean back, just talk regular. And then he's like, yeah, we had to smack those guys around at the prison. And man, that fucking Daniel's like, that line just cracked me up. Daniel's like, oh yeah, it was kind of like a good cop, bad cop situation. Actually, that's more like a no cop kind of situation. That line, I've watched that episode at least twice now, and that line kills me every time. The later on in the season, Blaine brought this up, Hawk coming back to the good guys. We'll talk more about that. That was interesting.
Yeah,
I didn't expect it because he was really going, like he was heading in the direction that Chris wanted him to head.
He
literally
I think it was the day before they showed up to the park during the Eagle Fang. Yeah, was it? I think it was like the day before he showed up and was like Cobra Kai forever, and then the next night he's literally beating up his teammates.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. Yeah, it was like one day.
I thought it was cool bringing back those bullies from the first season.
Yeah.
Having them be the guys that Kreese recruits into the dojo now that everyone's in a karate because
why not?
You had a massive karate fight in your hallway.
Yeah. Can we just talk about how Hawk beat the absolute shit out of that bully?
Yeah.
Like that was ruthless. Like I honestly, when I saw that, I was kind of like, damn, they really put that in this, huh? I was like, this really isn't a Karate Kid movie, is it?
Yeah, no, they like it's pretty adult.
It was pretty fucking brutal, dog. Like when he stands up, you can like see the blood and skin on his knuckles.
Yeah,
I was like,
him up. We had a great, decent little fight scene. I thought it could have been way better between Kreese, Johnny, and Daniel. I thought it was good. Just, I mean, for what that is, you should have gone like all out on the choreography of that fight. That's where you should have put all your attention, or like more attention than you've put into any other fight that you've had in this series should have been put into that right there. Then the end of it, that last minute, I knew it was coming. Mark, did I call it or not? I said to you, I think this is going to have a similar ending to the first season with Johnny and Kreese, except with Kreese and Silva.
Yeah, I remember that. It like right when it happened, because I kind of like when I was watching the TV.
That has to be Terry Silva.
Yeah.
No way that is not Terry Silva.
Yeah.
If that he calls, at least. I know they confirmed that it was him that like in the camp.
Yeah.
In the war. But if that wasn't Terry Silva that he calls, then I don't know what's going on in the world anymore. That has to be Terry Silva that he called.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much like I read I was reading something online about that. Like, you know, other than it more it is Terry Silver, but the more I was thinking about it, that another reason he's calling him is maybe to mess with Danny's business, the car lot thing, because like from what we've seen in Karate Kid Part 3, the dude's like a freaking millionaire and stuff.
Yeah, no, but did he lose any money at the end of
they never
like what I don't know. See, that's what I'm interested in finding out about that, and I never knew I would be interested in finding out.
Yeah,
what the hell happened to Terry Silver at the end of Karate Kid 3?
Because in the ending of the third one, I remember like the last thing I remember Terry during the All Valley tournament was that he was making this big clamoration like, oh, we're gonna open up Cobra Kai dojos all over.
Yeah.
And obviously that didn't happen in season 1. So it's like, okay, so how did you?
Well, they got banned from ever being in the tournament.
Yeah.
Until Johnny came back. Which I mean, I'm sure they got banned because of Karate Kid 3.
Yeah.
Probably because of Daniel, you know.
Yeah.
All of a sudden getting a voice in the town being like, by the way, those dudes are like kind of crazy. Like, you know, that dude like kind of hired this this other bigger karate kid
Yeah.
to like try to kill me because I was a karate kid.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
There can only be one Karate Kid.
Yeah, there can only be one.
There can only be one Karate Kid.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Dang. What do you call it? What Tyler, what are your thoughts on this season and stuff like that?
Well, I'm kind of glad we got to see the characters grow a little bit, you know? As to like for the first like 4 episodes, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a love story now. Like, here we go, everyone's getting back together, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, overall, I mean, Steve took all the good points, but I did like how Johnny ran like a med service for him, and he's like, God, oh, let's string you up, let's set your feet on fire, let's make you walk. Like, some of the most savage shit.
It was so savage, dude.
It's hysterical.
You bring that up. I just realized something like earlier this week. Okay, so obviously I loved Miguel's rehabilitation thanks to Johnny, but I kind of realized, like, dude, like I mean, in my little dumb opinion, I feel like shouldn't Johnny open up a business to like help rehabilitate people? Because in season 1, he for some reason cured Miguel of asthma, and now he cured him of walking. It's like, how the hell? Like, I don't know. I just think that would be kind of like.
Hold up. So we all remember Miyagi's demon magic that he cures Daniel's shoulder with.
Yeah.
In the original movie.
Yeah.
Does Johnny Lawrence have the same type of demon healing powers?
Demon healing power.
There's no way.
No.
I feel like that's like an ancient power that, you know, only certain few can access. I don't think there's
maybe Johnny Lawrence is one of those chosen few.
Right.
Dude.
It's like
you could be right. Like, honestly, that could be a really big possibility, man. Man, that kind of just like sparked something up in my head. Holy shit. Now you got
he's the great white hope.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Man. I'm going to hell for that, aren't I?
That's funny.
Nah.
But I did
just all the other things I'm going to hell for, not just that joke.
I did like how they Johnny and him fought over oh my god, what's her name? The girl.
Allie Mills.
Allie, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What an episode.
I'm like, oh my god, this is what's gonna make them fight. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, here comes another fight scene. Like, this is coming. And then Johnny at the end was like, no, I'm good. I'll keep the neighbor. I'm fine.
Oh my god. I mean, you know what the thing is that for before season 3 came out, like I remember when I finished season 2, I think I told you, Steve, like I really wanted Allie to show up, you know, Elizabeth Shue.
Yeah.
Because I mean, she obviously
who's still got it going on, by the way.
Yeah, no, she's really pretty, she's really cool. She's like, honestly, and she's an A-list actress, like after the whole Karate Kid thing came out. Like she did a lot of great movies, and so there's so many elements that I wanted for her to be in season 3 of Cobra Kai. And so on the last 2 episodes, when they finally revealed her, I was like, oh, thank God. And here's the thing, like part of me really wanted, and sure, you know, he kind of is, Johnny to go with Miguel's mom, because in some weird way, I'm like, you know, like she kind of like,
it's a storybook story.
Yeah, you know, it's in my opinion, yeah, because like when you think about it, like, dude, like, you know, she's really awesome, she likes him, and if they get together, Miguel theoretically becomes, you know, Johnny's son, so that's actually really cool. But
the all-powerful Cobra Kai leader.
Yes,
the almighty Cobra Kai leader.
The almighty
that you think is similar to me.
Oh yeah. Good. But oh man, not to take the topic away from Tyler.
Should I open a karate dojo?
Do it.
In Boston, I'm sure it'd be a real hot thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a shitload of karate dojos out here.
How's that punch noise work? Hot, 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 hot.
Oh my god.
Boston accent that.
I don't know how to do that. I mean, I don't even like try to do the accent. You guys know that, right?
I know.
I don't hear it.
I know.
Like, am I doing it now?
Yes. I mean,
Yes.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
all the time.
Blaine's like, yes.
It's all the time.
Yeah.
Hey, it's okay
Is it
though.
good?
I like it. I think it's
Yeah,
cool.
I love the accent.
I think it's cool, man.
Oh no, I don't fucking care. I know people like the accent. People think I fucking talk funny, like I'm a clown, like I'm here to amuse you.
No, it's real. I think
Sorry, I had a chance for a Goodfellas reference. I had to do it. I know
to.
you guys don't think I'm a clown. There was a shot to reference Goodfellas.
Oh my gosh. But what do you call it? Tyler, like when Allie showed up, screw it. I want Johnny to go with her. I still kind of hope.
I did too.
Yeah, like they're great together, and I like that them being adults. Like, because I kind of want to rewatch part 1 and see like the perspective that they were talking about. Because technically, like, I mean, it wasn't like, I mean, from Daniel's perspective, it looked bad and stuff. Oh, did he just leave?
I think he died. Yeah.
Oh dang! I'll add him back when he sends the thing. But I don't know. I guess I really want them together. I kind of hope there's something for season 4 on that. Or I was kind of getting a little bit annoyed when Daniel was getting a little bit jealous about the Allie thing. Like, dude, you're here with your wife and you're having a little competition thing. It's weird. To me, it's weird.
And then the wife like fed into it. She's like, "Oh, I need to talk to you." Like, let's go. And I'm like, "Oh, what the hell just?"
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
That, and like I said, I didn't realize how badly I really wanted to see Daniel, Johnny, and Allie sitting around having a conversation together.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. I really didn't realize how badly I wanted to see that conversation.
And overall conversation, it was pretty good. Like,
it
was pretty good.
It was well written.
Yeah.
It was a very well written episode. Just hands down. We should also bring up what the whole scene with getting the All Valley tournament back on.
Mm-hmm.
For one, Johnny, Daniel, Kreese all together trying to do the same thing is kind of funny. The kids coming in and actually like Miguel's speech was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That was awesome. The kids being able to, come in and them being the ones to have the voice.
Yeah.
But the best part of that to me was when Daniel's like, "Oh, like I was bullied." I'm like, "Karate helped me," and the guy in the background's like, "Oh, come on, I heard you were the bully."
Oh yeah.
That killed me, dude. That was so good. I love that they're aware of everything that's been said about the movie since. They're so aware of it.
Yeah. No, like when I heard someone yell at that, I was like, did someone watch How I Met Your Mother? Did someone watch some of the YouTube videos about this? Like it was a really good like meta moment, but in context to the story, I really do like the fact that not everyone, not just to Johnny, but like not everyone in this city believes the whole like, oh, you were the victim and everything.
Well, because you have to look at it as there's the guys that Johnny's met and that Johnny's cool with.
Yeah.
That Johnny's told his side of the story too, and they're like, "Fuck LaRusso." Like whatever.
Cobra Kai for life. Fuck
Cobra Kai for life. I believe Johnny.
Yeah.
And because his friends obviously take his side in it. His boys. And then there's obviously because Daniel convinced everyone that he was the victim. So there's that side of it.
Yeah.
Like that's how it works in real life.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
There's two sides to every beef.
Yeah.
And there's always the group of people who think one guy's right and the collection of people who think the other guy's right.
Yeah.
Well, and I like how they switched it this time. Like Miguel found out that he found out that Johnny came from money,
Yeah.
And he thought LaRusso came from money when he actually lived out where he lives. You know what I mean? So where he lives. So that was pretty cool because he's like, Sensei is from the hills or, something he says. And he's like, oh, yeah, he came from money, blah, 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 blah. And tells the story when he's at the dojo. So that was pretty cool to actually.
Miguel hearing Daniel's side of the story as opposed to Johnny's side of the story, which he heard in season 1. That's real life. That is, and that's like kind of life, like kind of slapping a kid in the face. Like, not really. I mean, obviously life can be way harsher, but like this guy that I believed everything in.
Yeah.
Like, like that one story that I really picked up on and I hated this guy because of
And I think honestly, Kreese has helped Miguel go to that side because he was in school one day and he's like, oh no, it's not the same. He's like, not that he's he's pretty much brainwashed him, but like it's a different Cobra Kai than he remembers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Absolutely.
So, which I kind of think he knew that in season 2, honestly.
Yeah, I mean,
now it's come to light.
Yeah, Kreese is tapped.
Shouldn't.
Like this guy's crazy.
Which I'm glad we got to see the background. All those Vietnam flashbacks explains thousands.
Oh my God, so much.
Yeah. I really love the back what do you call it? The flashback scenes. I wanted to ask you, Steve, about that because I know you know a lot of stuff about the actor who plays Kreese, at least when his input into the Kreese character. So when it comes to that stuff, like was that something
Kreese obviously so he was just kind of I read something like from the actor who plays him, Martin Cove. And so he was kind of just handed like a generic, the bad guy who runs the karate dojo.
Yeah.
Like, there's the bad karate dojo, you run it.
Yeah.
And he came up with the thing like, oh, we'll have Mike, they had Miyagi was a veteran, so they were like, we'll make you a veteran too, so we could have like Miyagi say something about that.
Yeah.
So then he started really digging into, he like kind of wrote more of the backstory himself for Kreese. And, how he learned karate in Vietnam and all that. And,
which I could totally believe how it happened. I could totally believe that.
Oh, yeah, I can see that 100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he said, like, one of his things that he wrote himself to draw, like, that drove the character was they were in Vietnam, like, they were always allowed to do what they needed to do. Basically, like how brutal Vietnam was.
Yeah.
And, it had to be. But they weren't able to win in the end because they weren't able to really do what it takes to win. And that's like why he runs his dojo like that, because they lost that war because of everything that they did. He doesn't want to lose anything ever again. He considers everything
a war. Yeah, because the way he lost some of his friends too, I think that like weighs on his mind in some aspect on how he fucked them all over and basically got him in the situation he did because he didn't kill one of his friends, but he ended up getting 2 killed or 3?
Yeah.
Instead of just losing one friend, he lost a lot of others.
Yep.
And then did we ever figure out, he said when he saved that guy's life, he said, I will be in debt for you no matter what the rest of the life. That's Terry Silver.
Yeah.
Okay.
From the third movie.
Okay, that's what.
Okay. And we're assuming
he's going to
that's who he calls at the end.
Correct. That's what I think too. Yes.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to say this. I'm going to throw a prediction out there. At some point in the show, they're going with all these cameos. They're bringing back all these characters. Mike Barnes from the third movie. The kid that he has that he trains to fight Daniel.
Oh. That'd be cool. I'll be down for that. That'd be legit.
They're gonna try to keep this show going. Did you read that from the writers and the showrunner who said, we have a few more seasons. Like it's all about getting the green light, but we have more that we want to do with this.
That's awesome. Yeah, because I know like they have season 4 coming out, so that one's already the actor who plays Miguel, because I follow a few of the actors on Instagram because they post a lot of cool stuff about Cobra Kai.
Oh, I follow Martin Cove. I've DM'd him several times.
Oh, dang.
about coming on a show with us.
Oh my god,
he hasn't responded, but one of these days, one of these days, we're gonna have a sit down with John Kreese. I'm not gonna be able to call him Martin Cove. I'm gonna have to call him Sensei Kreese.
Oh my god, that'd be badass.
He's not Martin Cove to me.
I do like his new progressive commercial where he's like, "That's my meeting gi."
Oh, yeah.
that commercial came on, and all of a sudden I'm like, "Oh, dude, that's Kreese."
Yeah.
My mom's like, "Who?" I'm like, "That's the bad guy from the first Karate Kid." They're like, the parents are both like, "What? Who? Really? He's doing commercials now?" I'm like, "Yeah, he's huge now."
Oh my god.
It's 2021. Goddamn.
Yeah, it's 2021. The bad guy from the 1984 movie
oh my gosh,
is turned into a star again.
Like what do you call it? And that's because I don't know what video it was. I sent one yesterday where and it's funny because like I didn't know what it was, but it was like a funny skit thing where I don't know because I don't know if the guy was like a boxer or whatever, but it was like all in Spanish where this guy was making,
I know what you mean.
And some of my cousins saw it and they loved it, and I'm like, well, of course they do because I don't know Spanish, but I do know some words, so I was like, this is badass. And then Kreese showed up out of nowhere, and I was like, what the hell? This is amazing. It made it very authentic, and it made me think like, dude, I want a Cobra Kai dojo here, like one in Boston with Steve running it, and I.
Sensei Reisner, how can Sensei Reisner? Yeah,
Sensei General.
Oh my gosh. But like, oh my god, dude, like I got real like
my version of karate would be so fucking unorthodox.
Oh my gosh. No, that'd be
like, yeah, dude, just fucking headbutt him. Boom.
Oh my god. But oh shoot. But going, I forgot what I was gonna say. But dang, I forgot. I lost my train of thought or whatever. But there's just so much.
Ghostbusters shit. That's awesome.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. I mean, I can't really show it from here, but like
and he's got a Star Wars shirt. I'm the only one not wearing like some sort of like movie shirt or something. I gotta step up my game.
Yeah, like
I'm kind of just sitting out in the cold, getting high.
Yeah, let's worry about the laptop first, and then we'll worry about outfits later.
Yeah. Like first the laptop, then the Cobra Kai jacket, and it'll be great.
I say, where's all this Cobra Kai merch? I haven't seen shit.
I've honestly the only thing I've ever found is a Cobra Kai t-shirt at Hot Topic, and other than the socks I found, I can't find any.
Dude, I found it on Amazon.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Dude, I typed in Cobra Kai merch. They got I saw the gi, the red leather jacket from the 80s. That's what I really want, guys.
Yeah.
That's, my birthday's coming up. If maybe we can start like a GoFundMe or something, and everyone can buy me. We can make the people of Twitter buy me a red leather Cobra Kai jacket.
The people of Twitter.
The people. It's a work in progress, Steve. We're trying to surprise. Okay. But
please and thank you.
And
a dirt bike too.
Oh my god.
And a boom box.
Oh my god.
Theoretical, if we bought said jacket, what size would it be?
I'm gonna say 2X.
Okay.
Oh really?
Yeah, well, I don't know how it runs. I don't know how it runs. I'm usually a 2X in shirts, so.
What the heck? You're like skinny, aren't you? I mean, then I'm assuming from like the videos I edit. I'm not calling you fat. I'm just, oh wow, I'm being awkward. But
yep,
I'm not.
Oh, shut up!
I wouldn't call myself skinny.
Look, I wear.
I'm
a
healthy average American.
I wear. I'm saying.
Broad-shouldered.
Oh my god! I wear an XL because it's just comfy, even though it looks all baggy.
That's what I did. Yep, that's what I do. XL comfy.
But oh my gosh! But getting back on track, I know there was something I wanted to talk about with the show, but well, there's a lot of stuff. So I guess one of the things before Blaine left was the Miguel what do you call it, rehabilitation stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I really love that whole part of the whole season. At least I'm glad it wasn't like a full-on thing.
Yeah.
But
I mean, his recovery was very sped up.
Yeah, right.
4 episodes, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they did that procedure and everything.
Yeah.
Which we don't know what it is either.
We don't know what the procedure is. It was just it was a procedure, and it cost money.
Yeah.
And
it was not done in Canada.
And they got the money.
Yes, it was done in the US.
Yeah.
But and they got the money.
Oh my gosh.
They did get the money. Now, why didn't Johnny just drive him across the border to Canada? They might not have that procedure there.
They might not.
Does Canada exist in that universe?
I mean, I'm pretty obviously, but I was even thinking about like little things.
I mean, that would make the universe so much cooler if it didn't.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just waiting, like, just for someone like Kenny or Jet or whatever. Like, what? Something Canada.
That's why I threw that in so we can save that clip and send it to the Canadians.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. But no, that whole rehabilitation thing, I really liked it. Not just because, I mean, the reason I liked it was because it really did show, like, the way you mentioned earlier in this episode, how Willie Zepka, like, he's a really good actor, and he really showed a lot of because in Cobra Kai we've only seen the comedic side. We do see a lot of drama, but I don't really see too much of the whole, like, I mean, we see it, but not as much as as they show, like him caring for Miguel. And here he actually did like a lot of really good acting, like, showing that he really does care about this kid. He considers him like a son, to the point where his actual son, I forgot his name,
Robbie,
like, got all jealous and everything, which pissed me off.
Robbie got all jealous and got driven to Daniel.
Yeah,
and then got all mad at Daniel.
Yeah,
because Daniel got him sent to jail. Because, I mean, come on, Daniel, dude. That ain't how you play that situation, bro. You get him a fake passport and you get him out of the country.
There's oh my, exactly. But
you just go. There's got to be a fake passport guy around there, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Doesn't everybody have a fake passport guy?
I'm Italian. I'm Italian. I got every guy for everything.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Yeah. I was gonna say. I know. Tyler, Paul, and Luke got a fake passport guy.
I was about to say, like, I'm Hispanic, and the only way you get a passport is you're going to Mexico, and that's like 30-minute drive, so you're set. So, so it's not really. So. But no, like that scene really pissed me off when Johnny's trying to talk to his son, and then he mentions Miguel, and I'm like, because okay, I understand on a personal level, like, oh, you're treating this other guy more of a son than you do to me, but I'm like, dude, this guy's trying, and I'm sorry, you threw Miguel off the freaking 2-story.
Yeah, dude, like
you just
Robbie, I really liked the first few seasons.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like him this season.
No, and I'm worried for season 4 because he's got that personality. Like, I'm gonna fuck you up, and I got
he's got that edge to him, dude.
Yeah,
we've seen that edge. The whole series, and now he's with Kreese, who's like, yeah, bro, let's go.
But now the thing though is
kill them all, like God sort them out.
Yeah.
But now Hawk's on the good side, so Hawk and Miguel are on the same side.
Oh my! I love that.
So now, what's the fight lineup? What's the fight lineup when we get down to the tournament?
Well,
I mean,
go ahead.
Is Robbie gonna fight both of them? Is Robbie gonna have to end up fighting?
No, I think Hawk
and Miguel 1-on-1. Or does Hawk get? Yeah, does Hawk
gets the girl? No, Hawk gets the girl.
Or does Miguel get the girl? I could see Miguel getting Tori.
I could see Miguel getting Tori too, because then that'll be the final fight scene. Will be son versus son, Padawan versus Padawan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, or they do Sam versus Tori.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
Hawk
Hawk-
ver-
Yeah,
Hawk
that's a-
versus Sam versus Tori. Hawk versus the bully.
yeah.
Robbie and Miguel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because Sam will they'll play into that because Sam will finally get over her fear and the yep.
Dude,
Which I didn't realize how bad she got fucked up. Like I didn't know she was that bad.
Yeah.
Me neither, dude.
Like when she's showing her arm, I'm like, you got bear clawed? Like where the hell you been walking in a woods?
Like I know, like they kind of humanize Tori, and yeah, she's got like a hard life. She's going through some shit.
Very
man,
hard
but,
life.
Yo,
Very
she's
hard life.
psychotic.
Yeah.
Miguel told her right there at the restaurant, like, are you crazy? Like, you could have came selling me. Will you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. She's got a different her home life's rough, and I think karate's her only outlet, and now it's starting.
And now
to
she's
fade.
loyal to Kreese because of what Kreese did.
Yeah.
She. Do you blame her?
No, I don't blame her
I
at
mean-
all. I don't blame her at all. That's who you become loyal to. That's how life goes. And now she's loyal to this other psychotic guy.
And no offense.
And how tapped are these bullies? These bullies, can they keep up with Kreese?
No, they're athletic, but they're not. That's a different type of athletic.
Yeah, like so that actually now maybe it's not Hawk versus that bully. I mean, does Kreese go recruiting?
Well, they showed him recruiting like in this whole season. Well, at least in one.
That's what he's been doing, and now he's getting. Now we assume he's getting Terry Silver there with him.
Yeah.
So maybe they're introducing new characters too. Like maybe Terry Silver will help him find some. You know, I mean, he would seem to be pretty good at finding psychotic karate kids.
Yeah.
Before maybe he can find more psychotic karate kids.
That's okay.
But my thing is, in the town of all this shit is going on, you know, we're banning karate, we're shutting this down. They got to go outside the circle and find some people.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, they're gonna have to, and that's why Kreese is reaching out, because Kreese knows he needs help if Johnny and Daniel are teaming up.
Yeah.
Yep.
To train these kids. They have more kids than him. And yeah, Kreese needs more guys that fit what Kreese does.
Yeah. No, because
which I do like. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, you
prison.
Well, I like when Kreese is like, oh, here's the little baby rat, and he gives this whole life scene, and he's like, well, if you don't like, you get the fuck out. We're feeding the rat to the snake.
Dude,
like
I got the prison.
Yes, I was about to say that.
Those kids that Robbie fought.
Yeah.
When are they getting out of jail? Does Kreese try to recruit them?
Well, that's what I was thinking. Like, if you get someone like
I don't. That might be stupid. That might be kind of stupid.
No, but then they can. I don't know. Well, because they might seek revenge on Robbie in some way.
Yeah, which would give us more back and forth with Robbie and those characters. Which again extends your show.
Well,
that might be a little forced.
When you guys mentioned the prison, I guess I'm thinking of two different ones, because I was thinking of like when Robbie went to juvie. There's those 3 or 4 guys.
Oh, those guys with the soup incident, and Dad doesn't love you, and no one loves you. Oh yeah.
Yeah, those kids. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, because they know how to fight.
Say if Kreese gets those dudes, that could be really bad.
That could be dangerous.
That could be really bad.
And if it's Kreese and Silva training kids like that, ooh, boy, you better get yourself a new haircut.
Yeah, right.
Ball.
Oh, like,
no, dude.
I'm just kidding.
Dude, it's remember the Titans line.
Oh my god.
You remember that? You remember that?
I remember.
Me too.
You remember? Mark, do you remember it?
I remember the movie. I'm trying to remember the scene right now.
He's like, oh boy, he's like. You let them get to Ray one time, whatever. He's like, boy, I'm gonna hit you so hard. Ooh, boy, you need a new haircut.
Oh my god. Oh my my god, I missed that movie. Nah, I need to rewatch it.
Yeah, now I'm gonna need to rewatch that.
I haven't watched that. I can tell you last time I seen that.
It's weird. Like
I do this to myself all the time. I randomly quote a movie and then I'm like, fuck, I ain't seen that in a while. Now I gotta put that on my schedule.
Yeah. No, same here. Like recently, ever since I saw last Friday when I saw Alien in theaters, I was kind of like, I've been like in this whole like horror movie. Like I'm wanting to rewatch some stuff, and things come to mind. Like for some reason, I want to watch the Evil Dead trilogy for some reason, and so much random. Yeah. I don't know why.
That could be a fun one to rewatch. I haven't watched those in a while.
Yeah.
Army of Darkness is awesome.
Yeah, it's honestly like my favorite. Even though like 1 and 2 are great, but 3 is like I just like comedic stuff in movies.
Army of Darkness is just so good.
Yeah, I love it. Oh shoot.
We are so off topic.
I know. I'm trying to think back onto the thing, but yeah.
Now I'm just thinking about more movies I want to watch.
Oh, we should make that as an episode or something, like in terms of like movie discussion. Well, not about one movie, but about other stuff. But I don't know, an idea has to come to mind.
We could talk about one movie and have it turn into a discussion about a bunch of other movies.
Yeah,
basically what you're saying.
Yeah. Something like that. I don't know.
Just shoot the shit.
Yeah,
like a bunch of guys sitting around getting stoned talking about movies.
I'm down. I mean, you can make that like a.
That's like exactly the kind of feel that we're going for at this company. So.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of like right there.
yeah. Like, oh my god. I'm down to do something like that. I mean, I just need to figure out like how to approach it and stuff. But that'd be pretty. Legit.
Yeah, I don't know how we approach that either. But
I do want to talk about one more thing though.
Okay.
I did like how his whole Japan visit was like linked together. Like everything was like, oh, I'm here for this, I'm here for that, and it turned into the. And then he still ends up, Mr. Miyagi, Jesus Christ, no,
Chosen?
we're not. We've already made our deal. Sorry, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, doesn't he find a new dealer?
Yeah, the girl's granddaughter.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's
which I don't understand how. I mean, I understand maybe he wanted to keep his big Toyota like dealer, whatever he had over there.
There's how many other manufacturers? I know.
Dude, like how he knew someone in Japan that who would obviously right away be like, yeah, dude, I'll hook you up.
Well, she's the vice president of sales.
But
so
yeah, she's got a pretty good amount of say.
Yeah.
So and he knows her and knows that. That's like not like one of the first things he thinks about. Like he has to like have that conversation with the bartender instead of being like, oh wait, don't I know someone who's the vice president of sales of a car manufacturing company in Japan?
And then I like how at the end she's like, I am going to save your business. Yes, I am. She just straight up tells him like, yes, I am saving your business.
It was very like, what a coincidence, because that's what I came here for. So wow, this
I don't understand.
Mr. Miyagi made it happen again.
Yeah, like he really needed him. Dude, if Mr. Miyagi is making all these things happen, then at this point in life, he's like, Daniel's son, you have to figure these things out yourself.
Yeah.
Maybe we should cut out me doing that in the
but
Chinese accent. Was that?
No, you're fine. I think it's.
But I do like how his mindset's still in the whole story from, you know what I mean? Like with the letters and stuff like that. I think it's pretty cool how they keep bringing him up. He's still relevant, I guess you want to say.
Yeah. Like in spirit, he's still like part of Daniel's life, even when he's not there. Like like when they did the whole letters thing, even though they don't show like a flashback and stuff, the way it was read and stuff and described, it was really great because I felt like I could envision it in my head, like in the early 2000s, like when Daniel had first got his daughter and stuff, and how that whole situation happened before Mr. Miyagi passed on. And so that was a really great scene. I really liked how they brought back, I forgot her name, but yeah, that his love interest from the second movie, and then they explored all that. It was
Daniel obviously needs a love interest in every movie.
Yeah. And then oh my god, I
mean, how is he still like engaged, like married to Amanda? I mean, this dude didn't seem like he could hold a relationship in the first 3 movies. I'm actually surprised that he stayed married.
Yeah, exactly. Like, cause I remember when I was rewatching.
Is there a divorce that we don't know about?
No, I hope not.
I mean, she's with him through the shittiest business times of all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he almost lost it twice because he does karate, and then, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He just keeps talking her into it, dude.
Yeah, he's like,
He's like, no, I have an answer from that guy who taught me karate.
Oh my god.
And then
I'm gonna use the lessons that I learned in karate when I was a teenager to solve this business problem. Don't worry, honey.
Oh my god.
What?
The game?
I'm sorry, pick 6. I'm sorry. Holy crap.
Oh, what are you watching?
LA game.
Oh, you must be a play ahead of me.
Oh, okay.
I'm on my phone broadcast. Yep.
Sorry,
All right.
don't.
All right, so there's a pick 6 coming?
you're gonna get excited here in a second.
All right.
Oh my god. It's terrible. Oh my god. Through 2 defenders too.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
And this is
Mark's
like, oh, here we're talking about sports now. Here we go.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Oh boy, what a play!
That's a play. Holy shit.
Holy shit, he just fucking telegraphed that.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I'm not saying I don't mind it, but dang.
Watch this replay. I bet against the Rams. Shit. Wow.
He pushed him right into it. Oh my. Yeah.
Dude just read that play like a motherfucker.
I mean, even if you're wrong, you still got a defender in front of you.
Yep.
Oh my. Okay,
wow, this is interesting. This
back
is
to the regular schedule programming.
Yep.
Oh.
Back to your regularly scheduled programming. Dude, my steward at work said there's gonna be an upset. You know, one of these teams, there's an upset in Wildcard Weekend. There's always an upset. Who is it?
Yeah, and I thought it was gonna be
He said Rams or Washington.
See, I was thinking Colts Bills.
I was thinking the Colts or the Browns.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna actually unrelated to this, and I'll edit what I'm about to say out, so no worries. So another thing on ITL, there was like a joke. I noticed there was like 2 weird joke things during the second game and the third game. I know Jet, he did some weird, like, it was kind of lame, and this is why I'm editing this out. And you all, like, I think you pointed it out, like, that was the lamest thing to say or whatever. He was like, how do you say it? He was like talking about like, I smell something and it's something touchdowns or whatever. And,
yeah.
And I was watching, like, I had to rewatch that like maybe like 3 or 4 times because I have to like add in music and then add in like clips and whatever. So, but each time I was kind of like, I'm not gonna insult, but that's so corny. I'm not even. But then the next video, I really love like that.
Yeah, it was bad.
I like the next video because I forgot his Chris or Asian Tatum. He did.
Yeah, Remick.
Yeah. He did a different joke or something about the Washington football team or whatever, and that they're all football teams or something like that, and that was the one that made everyone laugh, and Jet was like, what the hell? So I was very like, this morning I was kind of like, wow, this is a very connecting one joke sucked, one joke was great, whatever. It was kind of funny. I loved it. Just to point out, I thought it was hilarious.
I love when things can intertwine.
Yeah, it was really good. I was like, oh my god. So, I don't know if there's any more sports stuff. I mean, if y'all could talk about whatever's going up, I was just like, oh my gosh. Going back to topic, and as Luke and Tyler would say, back to our regular schedule programming. So since we're bringing up the whole Japan thing, what did you guys think of when Chosen came back on the spotlight? Because I thought that was badass when he showed up. Because I thought he was kind of like, I thought he still had a grudge and stuff, and obviously that didn't happen.
And I like how
I thought the way they did that character was pretty funny.
Yeah.
And I like how he taught him the extra side of Miyagi karate or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And he got his shit kicked in. He's 40 some years old, and he's like, maybe Mr. Miyagi didn't want me to know this for a reason,
Yeah.
But it was still cool to see that like kind of piece at the end between those two characters, and settled, and he got a scroll, which I'd like to kind of see what that says, which we didn't get to see, right? We didn't see that.
They never showed it. I never thought about that. I did like that too. I know like in the trailers they made it seem as if like it was something like super serious, like, oh my god, like what dark secrets is Mr. Miyagi hiding? But in reality, no, it's because Mr. Miyagi wanted to change his family dojo to be more about defensive stuff than offensive.
Correct.
But Chosen did bring up I don't know if it was him or somebody else. It could have been somebody else. Basically like a good offense is a good defense. So It wasn't like, oh, use this technique to beat up on your opponents, but if you want to start a fight, remove the ability.
If your enemy insists on war, remove his ability to wage it or something.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a badass line.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
Which I would, if I knew the pressure points like that, I'd be doing it to people at the bar. Like, hey man, haven't seen you in a while.
Oh my god,
it's hilarious. And then like he's just like stands there, like looks at him like, oh god, flashback. Like, you know what I mean? Like how he's like, live or die, man, live or die.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? He's just sitting there like his hands are like this. Like he's some 4-year-old wanting.
Dude, like Daniel actually could have killed someone back then. When I look back at this character, I don't think he was capable.
No.
I don't think he was capable of that.
I did like that Chosen. Like I felt like did everything like everything kind of came full circle in terms of Karate Kid Part 2, where Chosen did the exact same thing to Daniel, doing the ink on his nose or whatever. I thought that was really funny. I thought that was cool.
That is funny.
But I liked the way they brought him into the show. I just didn't like how he left. Like it's like, oh okay, good. I guess
I'm going to class.
Yeah, I'm going to class. All right, goodbye. And I'm like, goodbye? You guys are cool with each other. Just don't say goodbye. Just say until the next time we meet or whatever.
Facebook me, Instagram, hashtag.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I was just gonna say, what do you want them to say, dude?
I mean, I guess I like the idea that
they've been cool for like 20 minutes.
The
last time they talked was like 40 years ago, and they tried to kill each other.
Yeah.
There's not much to say to each other when you're saying goodbye, dude.
I guess I'm not saying like, oh, be like the best friends ever, but like just some normal like the usual banter you would hear, like, well, if you ever come to the US, come visit or whatever, or blah blah blah. If you ever want to share your wisdom to Miyagi-Do, I would happily welcome you there, or something like that. Some little things, like obviously
that would be so forced.
I know.
I know.
I'm just saying because I
corny.
Is that how people have conversations like around you?
No, but of course, I'm so sorry that this show is.
People talk funny over in Texas?
No, I'm not speaking for Texas, but okay. You know why I'm saying all this? It's because there's a lot of craziness in this show already. How is it so harmful to bring up a dumb little banter? Like, hey, hang out, whatever. I'm not saying that's what should happen, but I guess I guess because you know what? I think I'm letting like personal issues get in the way. Like, oh my god, like life is so short. So I felt kind of like, oh my god, this is really goodbye, dude. Really? So I felt a little.
Way to end this on a dark note, Mark. Jesus.
No, we are not. No,
Life is too short. Jesus, man. We're gonna hurry up and lighten the mood here before we end this episode on people.
Okay, you want to go on something lighthearted? There was a joke that I saw on because I sent you a few at times, Steve. A meme page on Facebook all about Cobra Kai where they make memes about the show, and one of them made me laugh where it was like where they're showing like me at the beginning of the pandemic, me at the right now, and they used the pictures of Daniel's son. How the hell did he lose so much weight in the context of the time frame of the show? He went from like a very fat kid to a very skinny kid from within like 2 weeks. Like, Jesus, like, I'm not saying give him a fat suit or anything, but I felt like, like me, if he changed so much, make the time frame different, like 6 months have passed or something.
Yeah,
and I would have been like, cool. But they did that, and I thought that was kind of like, what? And then did anyone get bothered that Stingray or Aisha got written out of the show just by dialogue without any explanation?
Yeah, I kind of was. I kind of wish Stingray was still around, dude. Stingray was a funny character.
He was really hilarious. I know some people had issues with that character because he was kind of like too over the top, but I always felt like, whenever there was a lot of serious crap going on, he actually added like humor just by being himself. I just thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, his just presence was just funny.
Yeah, and then
Go ahead.
No, you go. I didn't have anything.
Mine's a different topic.
Oh, but on that, and then the whole Aisha thing, I thought that was like, because I was wondering too, like, oh, where is this chick? And they just randomly like, oh, did you hear they moved out because of this and this and that? Which I guess is the most logical thing these parents could have done. It's like, what the hell? You're taking your kids to this high school where like 20 kids know karate and could start a fight any moment.
Yeah, with his war in karate dojos.
Yeah. Oh my god. Basically.
I love saying that.
Yeah, it's because it's I don't know. It's something I really wouldn't thought I would say. Like, oh my god, there's like 3 factions of a dojo, and they're all fighting inside a high school. Like, what the hell? What are you gonna say, Tyler? Before
I thought I think the funniest part about the karate is the poor fat kid switches from Cobra Kai to Eagle Hawk, was it Eagle Hawk, right? Yeah, Eagle Hawk karate, and he gets the name. What was it before? Stink face to penis breath.
Poor guy. Poor
kid. And they're fighting against the bullies.
Correct.
I know. Yeah.
Correct.
No, I forgot about that.
And the nerd and the one skinny guy gets the hottest girl in school.
Oh yeah. Oh dude.
Yeah. Nerd up, bitches.
Yeah, right. No, I forgot.
And she's all like, "Oh, I know what it's like to be laughed at," because what's that one bully drew a big dick on his cast?
Yeah,
which is fucking hilarious. I'm just saying that's funny, hilarious.
No,
and
I like
writes on there, "I like your big cock." I'm like, that's even funnier.
Yeah. No, I like that. Awesome. I like that they brought, because I don't think she was in season 2, or at least she was only in 1 episode. But
I think the end,
yeah. So, but I did like that they did that with Dimitri. Here's the thing.
More of that later, I think.
Here's the thing with that character. As a nerd myself, I really did not like him. I should think he's cool, but I really didn't like him in season 1 and 2. Until the last episode of season 2, because he was a badass during the school fight. But
true.
But in this whole season, they really added a lot to his character. They made him less insufferable, like in my opinion. Even on the last episode of this season, when they're trying to get Eagle
Fang,
and Miyagi-Do to team up, he was the one kind of like he was the one leading the speech.
Pros and con list, yeah.
Yeah. So I love
the sensei dispute, like who's in charge in charge of sensei disagreements.
I love that. Like it was really cool.
They're preparing for Daniel and Johnny.
Yeah, they're like, it's gonna happen. We gotta plan it out. It's gonna happen.
Yeah. Which one of you gets to deal with it?
Right. No, I love that whole like interaction. There was a point, and I think like before Blaine left, and he messaged me right now saying his Zoom link isn't working. I don't know. Do I send him a new one, or how does?
I guess. I
right?
mean,
because I don't use Zoom as much as you guys do in ITL, so I'm like, I don't know.
It'll be interesting too to see how Hawk and Dimitri's relationship goes back to normal or somewhat normal, because they used to be nerd friends in the beginning, play Dungeons and Dragons and stuff together. So
yeah. Because like for me, like in season 2, there was like their whole interaction, their whole friend dynamic I really enjoyed, because they did talk about stuff that most nerds do talk about.
Went to a comic book store, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, like even when they were talking about like Doctor Who and everything, I was kind of like, oh my god, like that's me to my friends, even though I'm the only one talking about Doctor Who and they don't give a crap. So like, I guess though the one thing that I really enjoyed about this season was they did a lot of character development for Dimitri, making him a more interesting character, and that there was a character arc for Hawk. I mean, even though it was kind of like, wow, very last minute, where he's like, maybe we're the bad guys, I don't know. And then, you know, right when he realizes that, like, he saves Dimitri, and that team up was great. I loved it. Did anyone? Okay, so before recording, I remember Blaine mentioning like that he thought the last episode, the last fight in this season was like the best. Is it in y'all opinion? Is it better than the school fight?
No,
agreed. I think it could have been a little like you can tell like they weren't giving it their all, if you know what I mean. Like it wasn't like full on like that. But then my thing is, I love the meme where you send me where like Daniel Russo is holding a couple boxes of pizza, and he's like, "What the hell happened here?" And there's fire all over the floor and shit. I'm like, that's hilarious.
Oh my god! I wish they showed that. Like legitimately.
Yeah,
like,
I wish.
Like
I wish so too. That's funny.
Because I wanted to see his reaction. Like, dude, your whole house got wrecked, and where the hell was Daniel's son during this whole thing? Or it would have been funny if he was just in his room with giant headphones the whole time and just like, oh, I didn't know what the hell was going on. But
speaking of like sick stuff, and then Hawk just break Dimitri's arm like a pure fucking savage.
That was messed up.
Oh, that was crazy. And then I don't know, it's just that was crazy. I did not think, I was like, oh, he'll whiz out, it'll be fine. And then I'm like, oh, you're not okay.
Yeah.
Your Hawk's a little crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Miyagi Day will bring him back into balance though.
Yeah. Do you,
he needs the balance of Miyagi-Do.
Yeah.
Which I think that's one of the great lessons of this show, is that we all need a balance of Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do in our life.
Yeah, that's true. I agree.
If you follow the teachings, if you follow a slight balance of both teachings,
you
can be an amazing person. It's basically what they're telling. It's basically what they're telling the kids.
Damn, I didn't know like all that. I was just watching it because it was a badass show, but I didn't know there was actually.
Yeah, I'm thinking really deeply into it, and I'm following the advice of both dojos.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's really
good. And in our business plan.
Yeah.
So speaking of dojo talk, I like when he's rehabilitating Miguel and he tries to spit out a Chinese reference to why he's setting him on fire, and he's like, did that really happen? Well, he's like, something like that, maybe. I don't know. And then he just lights this shit on fire.
Oh my god. No, because I love that. I love how it was like even a second level to that, where Miguel was like kind of correcting him as well. He's like, well, the Chinese didn't do this and blah blah blah, and it's like, well, blah blah blah, same crap applies and all this stuff. So he's I don't know.
And then he's like, well, I can get all these girls on my phone, right? He's like, damn these kids.
Oh my god!
When he's trying to get him to stand up, he's got the Hustler magazine on the fishbowl, and he's like,
"Oh my god!
I can just get all this on my phone."
He's like, chicks look better on paper.
Yeah, that's right. That's funny shit.
I love how they still make Johnny more Like he feels like he literally stepped out of the 80s. Like even his laptop, like he was just like, what the hell?
Oh my god. Yes, the pictures he's putting on Facebook where he's like, well, I could take some new pictures, but it takes me like 20 minutes to put oil on me. And Miguel's like, oil? What do you need oil for? Yes, that's the yes.
I did like the meta aspect of that, where it's like those are actually, like, from what I understood, like those are his photos when he was like a young actor and stuff like that. Like when he was like during the 80s, the teen heartthrob stuff. So I was kind of like, what the hell? They're actually adding that to the story. That's just.
I was waiting for like HBK to come out with his chaps on. That's what I was.
Oh my gosh.
He really, that character really does like he's just straight out of the 80s. He doesn't know. Yep. He doesn't know how any technology works.
Yeah.
And he just watches Iron Eagle and listens to AC/DC.
He said, how long does Facebook Messenger take to deliver? She's on the West Coast.
Yeah. Let's take a couple of days, right?
Oh my god.
He's like, no, instantly.
There was a.
Oh, shit. It's almost as creepy as liking every one of her pictures.
I was about to say that.
Oh my god, you didn't like all her pictures.
Oh
my god.
Cause like when
That's so funny.
Oh god, cause like when they mentioned that whole thing, like that was the one time like I'm in my room like literally screaming like no, cause I'm just like that. Cause it's just so awkward. Cause I've seen people do that on Facebook, like all these photos liked, like back in the heyday when they do show what you liked, and it's just like it's so embarrassing. Like, dude, everyone could see that. It's like Twitter, everyone sees what you like, so let's relax a bit. So I did like that whole dynamic. I liked when Miguel saw the message he was gonna send to Ali, and it's like a giant book of like paragraphs about every detail of his life. And then they do and then he changes it up by the ending of the episode to like something heartwarming and saying like
which I thought that was gonna be great, and he ends it with like, I'm a sensei now, and I'm like, that's fucking awesome. And then he's like, oh no, like nothing much, how are you? And I'm like, oh come on.
I was so pissed. I mean, I'm glad like he did say that in person when they were eating like. Oh yeah, that scene was really funny too when they were at the restaurant and he's trying to remember like this hipster healthy food or whatever, and then she's like, "Oh, I have a burger,
a hamburger." Yeah,
and I was like, "Hey, that's pretty cool." Okay, I think that.
And then when he goes in the pawn shop to try to sell his shit, and he's like, "I drove all the way down here because I was hoping someone would be different here," and he's like, "I own 4 stores. You're not selling your junk anywhere else."
Oh,
and he's like, God. This laptop you sold me doesn't even turn on. He's like, it just needs a new battery. And he's like, did you plug it in? He's like,
what? It was wireless.
Yeah, he said it was
wireless. Wireless.
Oh my God.
And I like how he said like, yeah, my students said that I was supposed to get an Apple. You gave me a pear or something. And it's like, no, it's a Dell. Like, oh, well, same thing. And I'm like, oh my God, like it's I don't know. I love that whole when it comes to this character, I really love all the jokes they do with it. Even what Steve was saying earlier, like when he teams up with Daniel, like it felt like an 80s buddy cop movie. Like it was really great. Like it felt like an 80s
she's like, you guys having a Tango and Cash moment? He's like, Tango and Cash were narcotics detectives.
Yeah. And I like when he tries to turn on the radio and it's like rock music, and Daniel's like, no, we're not doing
this.
Oh my gosh.
We're not doing the sing-along team up right now.
No, we're not doing it.
That's coming in season 4.
Yeah.
Well, that actually goes to because I can't think of anything else. What do you guys want in season 4? I mean, let's just pretend like they are going to do more seasons, which I hope so. But your predictions of what you want to see in season 4.
I want to see.
Let's see. Oh.
I want all the comedy you can bring me between Daniel and Johnny trying to run a dojo together.
Yeah.
That is just going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Yes. That's going to be great. I want to see Terry Silver because he has to be the guy he called.
Yeah.
That's him. I mean, we know it. That's got to be him.
Yeah.
I want to see what he brings to the table. for Kreese. Obviously, we talked about it. Kreese isn't done recruiting.
No, not even close.
There's a reason he called the dude who was a millionaire.
Yeah.
At some point.
Yeah.
So I'd like to find out how he got his money. Did we ever even find that out?
No, that's
like before. How did he? Like, I don't know if we'll even find this out. How did he get his money?
I'm sure he has a great VA benefits program.
Yeah, and what he got like?
Well, yeah, especially because he was
like, what happened at the end of that?
He was in a homeless shelter for what, season 2? Before Johnny put him in the dojo. So yeah, that's a good valid.
No, Kreese. Oh yeah, Kreese. Where does he get his money?
Yeah, I don't know.
But like in Silver in the first place, though, why was Terry Silver a millionaire in the third movie?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think too much on little things like that.
No, it's like it's logical stuff because even when I
whatever he did, we should do, like in some way, because he had a lot of money.
Yeah, I'm down to do it. Like it's all like illegal stuff or whatever, so we have to.
It's probably illegal.
I need you to kill 10 people, Mark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
so Mark, I have this kid that does karate that I really don't like, and so I need you to fight him to the death.
Yeah, I need you to make that disappear.
Yeah. And there's a convenient statewide tournament coming up at the end of the year that he's going to be entered in.
Is this the dialogue you want for during their phone conversation? And it'd be perfect.
Yeah.
Man, it's really hard.
So
really
anyway, yeah, no, sorry, I came inside because it was cold.
Oh.
I didn't feel like getting up and turning the light on.
You know what I want for season 4? I mentioned it once, but I want to see them go crazy with the cameos, even though it's like, what else can you do? Bring in Hilary Swank from the
I was
fourth
gonna
one.
say that earlier.
Oh damn!
Is that something they're gonna do? Because they want to keep this going. We know they want to keep this going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they're gonna keep throwing that out. Hilary Swank, Mike Barnes.
Yeah.
Who else is there? They've came after Terry. We obviously know Silva's coming. They've cameoed. Yeah. Just about everyone, right?
I kind of want to see since they already did like 2 of them already in this season with Allie and then the girl from Karate Kid Part 2. I would like to see the love interest from the 3rd film because because she's good, she's nice. I just didn't like how they written it where it's like straight up like, oh, like I want to go out with you, and then later on, oh, but I have a boyfriend, I want to be friends. I'm like, what? Like what is this? Oh, and I'm gonna leave the day before the tournament. I'm like, oh, okay, some friend you are, I guess.
Yeah, rap friend. Yeah.
But like little things like that, like the reason I want the Hilary Swank thing to happen in terms of a story, it could work because you could have Daniel being like connecting to someone that he doesn't know personally, but was also trained by Mr. Miyagi. Bring her in.
I thought Mr. Miyagi only taught me.
Yes, exactly.
I know Mr. Miyagi better than you.
Oh God, dude, I hated that when he's talking to Chosen. When he's trying to take the when Chosen gets the scroll, and then he's like, "What the heck? Well, we're like karate cousins or whatever." I'm like, dude, no. You did not
karate cousins. Yeah,
like karate cousins.
I'm like, bro, you don't go to a completely different country and just take a scroll from somebody that you just, I mean, granted, they know each other, but you don't go to someone's dojo and just take stuff from them. Even if it's from Mr. Miyagi, it's like, that's a little crappy in my opinion. Like, I don't know. It just, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. But the reason I would like the Hilary Swank thing, it's like, maybe you could do like a female angle to it where maybe like, because when it comes to Daniel's daughter, she did bring up something about how like when she was bringing up how she was scared to fight what's her name, the chick who gave her the cut on her arm, Tori. Yeah. That she's scared, and then Daniel's like, oh well, I understand all that, and then she's like, no you don't, because it's different for girls. And yeah, she's right. Like, it's totally different fears. It's different for a girl. And so I would like to see Hilary Swank come in and show her perspective from the next Karate Kid and how she dealt with the bullies that she dealt with in that film. And from a female's perspective, it could work, and it works for the story. I mean, like I said, the show goes off the rails in cameos. Something like that doesn't seem, at least in my opinion, doesn't seem out of reach or whatever. Like, it doesn't seem like totally not like it seems logical they could do.
Depends on how much Hilary Swank would cost per episode.
She ain't doing anything. I mean, she ain't doing anything, so she must. I mean, in my opinion, it would be great if they did add her. Did you have any other, like, what did you want to see on season 4, Steve? Or
karate?
Oh, that thing.
Karate. Yeah.
Karate.
Yeah. Some more karate. Better fight scenes. I want them to up the game, actually.
You
Like
know what?
like good guy, like up the choreography of these fights for season 4. You know what I mean? Let's go all in on that.
Yeah. What I want to see is, like, if they were to bring in like a 4th element, like, you have Eagle Fang, you have Miyagi-Do, and you have Cobra Kai. If they were to bring in like a 4th element where it's not karate, but it's like Taekwondo or something, some other type of fighting style, I would like to see, like, how do they deal with that? Like, not saying that they have to change their fighting style or anything, but like, it would spruce up the fighting more, where there's like different techniques that they have to learn. But
so you want Steven Seagal
yes
to play a character on this
oh
show.
no I want a Steven Seagal. I want a Steven Seagal type of character, not Steven Seagal himself. I mean,
we could but he's not doing anything either.
No, yeah, Steven Seagal, dude, he's just gonna, if you get him, he's just gonna sit down on a table with the raspy voice and just yeah.
He's gonna whisper.
Yeah, well, like, by the way I was taught was blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I can't really think of how he's.
Yeah, that sounded like the Godfather. That sounded more like a Marlon Brando accent than the Marlon Brando impersonation with Steven Seagal.
Well,
I want to watch Under Siege.
No, oh my god. I'm sorry, that's the way he sounds to me. He sounds like Marlon Brando, but a Marlon Brando impersonator. Tyler, what about you? What do you want to see in season 4?
So I want to see Miguel and how he. So we got to see him fight a little bit, but it's not to the caliber of what he was. So want him to develop that back.
Oh yeah.
So that'll be interesting. I hope. Let's see, what else is there. So I want to see the aspect on how Kreese and those guys get the karate event back on. Like, how do they convince a town that absolutely hates everything to do with fucking karate?
No, they already did.
Oh, what?
Yeah, that was the whole point of the meeting thing. The one where Miguel.
Oh, the voice of the kids, because the kids said, "Oh, I got bullied."
Yeah. So that's
right.
back on.
So, but it's officially back on. Like, I thought they said they were taking it under
and whoever loses the tournament closes their dojo forever.
Yeah.
It's part of
Did I fall asleep? Did I fall asleep for an episode?
I don't know.
Did you die?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to go watch that. I completely missed that.
I mean,
feel like a dipshit. Oh well.
Yeah.
Nah, you're not a dipshit.
You suck.
You suck.
No,
if you weren't related to Paul, I'd fire you.
Oh my god.
That's funny. No, but that, and then some more characters would be nice.
Yeah.
But then, like I said, just these characters' relationship has all switched in a season.
Yeah.
And now, so to keep building these relationships in season 4 would be something good. Like I said, with Dimitri and Hawk and Tori and I guess Tori's out there on her own.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's out there on her own. Or like Miguel and what's the girl's name? Oh my god. Sam, yeah.
Sam.
I am so good at the names in the show.
You are very good.
I can't remember anyone's name in real life.
I
can't remember anyone's name in real life, but I can remember all the names of the Cobra Kai characters.
Oh shoot. Well, if you do, what's Daniel's son? Because I keep forgetting his name on that, and he only showed up. Oh, damn it. Okay, yeah, because he only showed up in one scene, and that's fine with me. But what bugged me is like,
how did I know that name that fast?
I know.
You're a big fan. You really love the show.
Wow. I just know things about Cobra Kai.
Yeah, I got Kit Kats that taste like soy sauce.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
That doesn't even sound good.
I know. Remember he came back and he's like, "Hey, I got those gifts," and he's like, "I even got him Kit Kats." And maybe it wasn't. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's Worcestershire sauce. I can't remember.
Like it was either soy sauce or like wasabi, which I'm all like, isn't that disgusting? Like
wasabi is
yeah.
I'm a wasabi person.
So I was kind of like, why would anyone want that? But sure, that sounds like a cool gift. Like, but when it comes to like the character of Anthony, like I understand, like I kind of I know he's not anything to the story, but that's the problem. You don't do anything with that character, and he's Daniel's son. I was kind of like hoping, like at least by the ending, like
he's still kind of young. I mean,
true, but I just hate that he's like, oh my god, like he doesn't
couch potato.
Yeah, like he doesn't care about like anything. Like it seems really to me it seems a little annoying. But I don't know.
Maybe he'll go to middle school and see what karate's really like or something. Maybe that's how they get him into karate.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe there'll be a middle school more karate dojo faction.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But oh my god.
K, and then they'll be like a little kid and they'll be like a K through 10 program.
Oh my gosh. There was a joke that I saw someone that I posted it on Twitter where somebody was saying like they show the scene where Anakin and Obi-Wan are fighting in episode 3. It's like the like where it's like the Jedi are evil, like from my point of view, you know, blah blah blah, or no, from my point of view the Jedi are evil, like the Emperor's evil or something like that. And someone inputted Robbie's face as Anakin and Johnny as Obi-Wan. And I was like, oh my god, that's the scene. That's literally what happened. Yeah. And Kreese is the Emperor. And it's like, oh my god. So it made me love that scene even more. But yeah, like I think you touched upon that. Like on the very last episode, the fight was badass. Before I get to actually one other thing I was gonna say. Is the last 2 episodes of this season considered a Christmas thing? Am I overthinking it? Because
I agree, Christmas.
Christmas. I was gonna say I have to rewatch it, but if you both say Christmas and you both think Die Hard's a Christmas movie,
yeah, it is a Christmas movie. Yeah,
it is.
Okay, so I think I'm just gonna have to take your word for it.
Sensei General. You have to take our word.
Sensei General. We'll take his Padawan's word for it.
Oh my god! But like when they showed that, like even the episode before the final episode of the season, it's called December 17th. It's just called that, and I'm like, okay. And so I kept thinking, I was like, man, if this had came out like on December 17th, or if it came out the day of Christmas. Oh my god, the finale would have been I guess with Christmas, you know, with Christmas lingering and the episode, it would have been badass. It would have been great, but
been the greatest Christmas special of all time.
Yeah. It would have been cool because I did like how during that ending fight, like everyone's kicking ass in this house and there's like Christmas stuff all around. I'm like, oh my god, where was this?
Yep, all the Christmas stuff. You're right.
They kick over the tree and everything.
Yep. That's a Christmas thing. So now we have to watch the last 2 episodes of season 3 of Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
Every Christmas season. Thanks, Mark.
Yeah, no.
No, like seriously, thank you.
Oh yeah, no, I
like now I have an excuse to rewatch Cobra Kai every Christmas season.
Because this Christmas, since like my family, we couldn't really go out and do the normal like stuff we do, like going to church and everything. We stayed in, and my brother thought up like, hey, let's put on one thing that's a Christmas special that we could all see, even though we don't know what it is. So I put like, my brother put an episode of Smallville that was a Christmas episode. My sister put Adventure Time. I put Nirvana the band, the show, which I don't know if you all heard, but it's a fucking hilarious show. They make fun of it, like the whole episode. It's a Christmas episode, but they reference Home Alone a lot. They even use the audio and everything. So it's amazing. But now now since we're 2021 already, this December I'm gonna just replay the last 2 episodes of this season because it's so fucking cool. Like I loved it.
Well, so I mean, I watch A Christmas Story for the 24 hours on Christmas.
Me too. Yeah, me
but
too.
Leading up to Christmas itself, I have like that week leading up to it.
Yeah,
I personally have to make sure that I watch Bad Santa and Die Hard before Christmas.
Yeah. No, I agree.
And now I'm gonna have to add the last 2
episodes
of this Cobra Kai season.
Yeah. No, same here. I'm
a Charlie Brown Christmas and Christmas Vacation.
Yes. A Charlie Brown Christmas special is
yes.
Oh, and Rudolph when it's on. I love Rudolph. I love how fucked up Rudolph is. We are way off topic.
We are.
Well, it's kind of in topic. I mean, Cobra Kai did set during December in the season finale.
Damn it, it is a Christmas thing.
Yeah, so it's like it's not totally off base. The thing I was gonna say was the ending fight was badass. I personally think season 2 fight was more cool. Even if the fight choreography was a little bit more badass in the season 3 for that house fight. The reason season 2 is better is because that idea of like a school fight happening all around the school, it's badass. Oh my god! Dude, I was not even looking at Tyler's screen.
Oh my god!
Can Tyler say something so he could be on the episode for 2 seconds?
Oh man, he's just Luke just creeped up on me and scared me a little bit.
So that's it. So that's it for Luke's cameo. Like I feel like
that's it's Luke's cameo, I guess.
That's Luke's cameo. He's doing it. He's doing it Cobra Kai style.
He heard about you talking to his dad and talk about his dad, so he came running.
Oh my god! If this is like getting recorded right, I'm gonna put that for Twitter because it's just like
I think there's a few bits in this episode that we should say
my
for
god.
Twitter.
Let me know because I get lost when I try to figure out what to put for Twitter. I really do.
I mean, I think Sensei General should get put on Twitter. I think that right there should get put on Twitter.
Sensei General.
I'm putting that for sure.
There's probably a couple other ones in there.
I'll put like when we're talking about like a Cobra Kai in Boston.
They said you're not gonna talk. You're just gonna pop in and leave. He said, "Yep."
Can you hear me?
Hi, Luke.
Hey, Luke.
Hashtag bumping best card.
I love. He's like bouncing in and out of the screen. It's like dude. It's like Force Ghost Luke.
Force Ghost Luke.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's actually really.
Luke's literally being a Force Ghost right now.
That's amazing. Shoot. I guess okay. So the last thing I wanted to talk about because it was like the very last thing that happened in the episode. So you didn't, Steve, you said you didn't like the crease fight with Johnny and Daniel?
I liked it. It was good. It could have been more well done, I thought.
I agree. For guys that teach karate for the last 20 years, they should know it should be better. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, this is the fight of, like, these are the best of the best in the show right now. These guys are...
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I mean, there was so much build up to Kreese and Daniel fighting too. Like,
yeah.
Obviously, and I mean, obviously, we've wanted to see Johnny and Kreese go at it.
Yeah.
Since they already have. Like the first time they fought was better.
Yeah. I did like the weird, I don't know, the everything about it, even before the fight or during the fight, there was a lot of stuff going on, even if the fight itself wasn't as badass. Like when Kreese was telling Johnny, like, oh, 3 generations of Cobra Kai members, I was like, oh fuck, that's so true. I didn't think about that. That's actually kind of interesting. I did
I like how Kreese though has figured every step out before everybody else though.
Yeah,
like that whole thing with Amanda and the not warrant, what is that thing called, restraining order.
Yes.
Yeah, and then he brings it up like, oh, you're here, you're not supposed to be here.
That was
she just came to my place and slapped me in the face.
Oh my god, that really annoyed me, how everyone is like, oh well, thank you for your service in Vietnam, which is respectfully yep. I get, but since we know the character himself, it's like, he's a jerk. What's with everyone?
Yep.
I did
literally
like
a psychopath.
Exactly. Like, oh my gosh. Like I feel like it's everyone blind. Like, what the heck? Like, even during that meeting to reinstate the tournament, I was like, the lady that was talking, that's in charge, I was like, what the hell is this? Like, I don't know. There was a lot of issues I had with that. But the thing I did, elements I did like about the fight, like I did like when Daniel showed up and saved Johnny, and I've never seen Ralph Macchio look pissed. Like he really did good acting right there. Like, you sent him to my house and this and that. I was like, fuck, dude, this guy's really pissed off, and it was a really good like fight. I obviously, the one thing I did not like is that Daniel didn't get to do his finishing move. That would have been cool. And then I hate when Robbie comes in, he's acting like a little annoying little
snobby kid.
Yeah, like he's just like you guys should go, both of you. And I'm like, oh my god, dude. Oh my god, why are you so pissed off at these 2 guys that actually give a crap about you? It's so...
You stole a van. You stole my van.
Yeah, like, oh my god, like honestly, his attitude, I've been like,
you put that kid in a coma and then stole my van.
Yeah,
exactly. It just, dude, like, there's so many memes with Robbie, like, because a lot of, in that page I was talking about, where everyone's just like a lot of people were like, man, I just feel like a straight up fool, because I was like, I was defending you, Robbie, and now you're making me look like an idiot. And I'm like, yeah, I agree, because I kind of wanted some redemption with him, but no, he's just a douche. So I don't know.
Prison has changed him.
True. Oh my god. Oh my god, that disgust, like when he got all pissed off at Miguel and Sam, and it's like about the whole messaging him or whatever, like, oh, that he never got one. I'm like,
wow.
She did. You never replied.
That dude pulled the power out of the fucking wall, dude.
It's because he acts like as if like, oh, that's it. I guess like that one unplug from the computer means he can never go on the computer again. Like, what the hell?
Well, according to Reisner technology, that's probably how it works.
Oh, yeah. That went full circle back to the beginning of the episode. Like,
it did get full circle.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Well, okay, so yeah, that's what I want for season 4. Like, I guess I just want like more badass action, as Steve said. I want, more cameos, like Terry Silver, possibly Hilary Swank if they could afford it.
Mike Barnes.
And Mark Barnes. I think he would be great. Like, he would be a cool like secondary instructor in the Cobra Kai dojo. I think that would be cool.
And he can fight Daniel and Johnny, so they're not just fighting.
Oh, it's 2-on-2.
Like 75-year-old Kreese,
yeah. That'd be really legit.
But I mean, that's also what Terry Silver's going to be doing. So
yeah. Man, I hated my theory didn't happen. I was really hoping that what's her name? The one with the crazy chick.
Oh no.
Oh, what happened?
I don't have it on.
Oh, they just ran it back. I thought they ran back the kickoff. It was close. All right, back to your regular schedule.
What's the name of that crazy chick again?
Tori.
I remember I told Steve, like, dude, what if she was Terry Silver's daughter? And then right when they show her home life.
Oh yeah.
I was a little bummed out. I was like, damn it. I wanted that to be true because it would have been perfect because she's crazy, he's crazy.
Yeah, no, it would have been perfect, but I still love the way they're bringing Terry Silver back.
Yeah. That was really cool. I really liked that.
I hope he's as psychotic as he was in the third one.
Yeah.
We're gonna get revenge. I want everyone focused on revenge.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Oh yeah, that stupid scene in Karate Kid Part 3 where it's like, all my attention now is directly revenge, and then his assistants are like, absolutely, sir. Yeah, they have like little notepads, and I'm like, is this normal? You guys are all crazy.
What are they writing in that notepad?
I think like supplies he needed.
They're just writing revenge.
You're right. like it shows like the calendar and it's just like it's revenge on every day. And then like I remember like he was even trying to get like crappy clothes. Like I need to look poorer, like more modern. And so I'm all expecting the people to write, oh, go to Goodwill, go check out Walmart for modern day clothes. It'd be great. It's like, what the heck? But yeah, I mean that's what I want for season 4. Like there's so many things to expect, and I really hope they do more seasons. Like at least up to season 6, because I feel like that would be like the perfect amount, in my opinion. But anyway, since I guess there's the game going on and stuff, did anyone else had anything else to talk about with this episode? Or
no, I got nada.
Yeah,
not a ting.
Got it all out.
Someone's phone's ringing, or
it is not mine.
It was
mine.
mine.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess that's.
Oh, I got a NHL fantasy draft that just started.
Hey.
My phone's about to die. So yeah.
Okay.
Guess I'm auto drafting.
Well, I guess. Well, that's pretty much it for our discussion for Cobra Kai season 3. The usual. Hey, Steve, where can people find you?
You can find me at Reisner_Steven and just check out everything we got coming at Blue Collar Media Group. Follow our new Twitter handle at BCollar Media. We had some technical difficulties.
Oh yeah,
the old account. Yeah.
I kind of wanted to ask about that, but I feel like it's a sensitive topic. So
it's a sensitive topic.
We think it may have gotten sucked into the dark web.
Really? I
don't know.
That's
just something I said.
I was about to say that really happened. That's cool. But
I just kind of say things sometimes, Mark.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, Tyler, where can people find you and all your stuff?
Yeah, so you can find me on Twitter at cigarsaRelife56. I partner up with livingmybestcigarlife.com. And I actually got a shipment of 5 cigars coming. I partnered them up with some Black Rifle Coffee. I'm going to work with Paul to do a promo on Blue Collar Media Facebook page, hopefully. And we did pick up 50 likes today on Facebook. I sent out some invites and stuff. So we picked up 50 likes on Facebook. So I appreciate all that.
Sweet.
And other than that, that's all I got, fellas.
Yeah, and remember, guys, if you want to be like Kreese on Cobra Kai season 3, you can buy some of the cigars at the cigar cutter. That'll be really great. Oh my god! And for all, from all 3 of us, we also have our own.
Which I love the logo, by the way.
Thank you.
And the banner, I like it.
Thank you. You could follow us at Blue Collar Cantina on Twitter, called BC_Cantina. That's where we're going to post all the videos, any updates, and all that stuff. So, yeah, it's still a work in progress. I still need the banner. I still need to, I'm trying to get like neon, like on Photoshop, get like neon wording to say Blue Collar Cantina and to make it more like a bar look. But also use the Star Wars pic that I put because it looks cool. It goes with it.
It looks good. It looks good.
I like it.
Thanks. And I'm also gonna try to make a thanks guys for joining in, listening to us talk about Cobra Kai season 3 and a whole bunch of random stuff like Christmas and everything. Blaine was here for a few minutes, but I'll put his link in the bio, guys, his Twitter handle and where to follow him on Twitch. Make sure you guys follow him for all the awesome video game stuff he's gonna post up soon. So it's gonna be great. But yeah, just to close out. Thanks guys for joining in, and until the next episode.